Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we're about to be in another crappy financial situation. There's not a lot we can do about it though, and it's because we're working on this stalker, and that is a worthwhile goal. So we're going to tick forward for a little bit here, and we will get the financial report in just a couple of days. And here we go.
I've got the financial.
This is where it gets spicy. Fantastic. We're going to stay on normal. Wonderful. Okay, so at this point, all we need is for the Panther to get repaired. That said, how important is the Panther really? I mean, it doesn't really output that much damage for us. It's not that much of a linchpin in terms of taking damage. I think that we can deploy right now without worrying about the Panther. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just double check our mechs here, make sure that our other three are good to go. Indeed they are. I don't think the Panther is super relevant to our strategy. Now the Stalker will do the Panther's job much better. The idea here is for this to become a missile boat that essentially is going to be laying down a ton of covering fire for our other mechs, and we're just never going to be risking the Stalker, is the idea. So hopefully that's what we have happening. For now, let's see what we've got available here. This is nice and cheap with some good salvage. This might be a good option. It's a half-skull mission. Yeah, I think we go for this. Now, this is Comstar, so we're likely to run into a fair number of enemies, but I don't see anything here about turrets. There may be turrets since this is a capture base. We should keep that in mind, but I think we just go for max salvage here. This is a lot of potential salvage. It'll make Comstar a little sad, but they'll get over it. Okay, so we're deploying, I think, let's see, we've got skill 6 gunnery. Yep, we'll deploy like this. Wonderful. Hopefully I don't regret this. Our drop cost is already a third of the funding that we're going to be getting, but if we get vehicle parts or elemental parts, we can just, or rather battle armor parts, we can just pretty easily sell those immediately. If we get anything else, well, we'll see if we can sell it. Maybe we get a bunch of engine cores. Who knows? So we need to take back the ancestral fortress. A Lyran family lost a large area of land on Galatia thanks to dubious legal maneuvering by Comstar agents. This land includes an important ancestral military base. We need this base taken back from Comstar and held until this can be sorted out. I don't buy the ancestral fortress part of this, but the legal maneuverings check out. Commander, a merc company coming in could resolve this quickly and prevent a large-scale conflict.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, we've got some help. This is where the Lyran Ancestral Fortress is located. Let's get eyes on it and see how many units we're going to be facing. Then move up, clear out any defenders, and hold the area until Lyran forces arrive to relieve you. It's critical we take this base, Commander. So, this is the base? We're really close to it. Like, really close. This is the Ancestral Fortress? This looks like a modern operational military base to me. I don't like this. Watch for enemy reinforcements, Commander. I don't see any turrets. It's very dark. There's no doubt about that. We're going to move up with our stealth. 4 evasive pips in cover. With the Vulcan, 3 evasive pips in cover. And we'll see what our little friends here do. Not a whole lot. Okay. So we need to pacify the area around the base and occupy the fortress. Right. So the moment we hop in, that is when the enemies will spawn. Can we jump in from here? What about the Vulcan? Can the Vulcan make it in? No, it can't. So I think we'll have the stealth be the one to trigger this, and for right now, the Vulcan is just going to sprint over to here, into this cover. Okay, the vehicle's moved up. That's nice. I like this.
Receiving you.
Ulysses, I want you to have 4 evasive pips.
Confirmed.
We'll leave the Hunchback where it's at, and the Vulcan is going to come down over here for right now.
I've got eyes on
Okay,
hostile
so they're landing here.
They're heading your way.
Sounds good. What did they land? They landed a Saladin, a J. Edgar, and a Mongoose. That is not very threatening, realistically. Let's sprint up over, let's sprint up over this way. There we go.
I'm walking here.
Okay. We also see an Owens that we didn't see previously, and an Urban Mech. That's because it's a Comstar force. I'm not too concerned about any of this. We'll go ahead and take a pot shot here with the snub nose. I don't expect to hit. Yeah. Didn't expect anything.
Gonna need a calibration on my targeting system.
Okay, the Owens goes there. Fires on the Hunchback, does 1 damage. Do we get tagged? Oh my. This is, taking a very long time for those pulse lasers to go off. Yeah, we did get tagged.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So, we could get in behind this Owens, in theory. It's facing this direction. So we could hop up over here. Like this. We'd have 3 evasive pips. And that would be it. The stealth can take the hit. The Owens is decently armored in the rear. What if instead a dropship is inbound to this location, huh? That's interesting. So that tells me we need to move fast. Unless this is our evac, which I suppose is a possibility. Okay, good damage to the rear of the Owens. The Mongoose moves forward. Does nothing. The Scorpion attacks the Saladin, does nothing. What else do they have? I mean, the J. Edgar is going to move forward now. It attacked the Stealth. Did nothing. Okay. Packrat does nothing. This is becoming a refrain. The Urban Mech fires on the Stealth. Does nothing. Now it's our turn.
Yep.
Hunchie can come on forward. And we are going to sprint forward to here for a 30 evasive pip. Question is, do we go for the Owens? Or do we go for the J. Edgar here? The J. Edgar has no evasive pips. His hit odds are still not amazing. Mostly because of target moved. And our hit odds are slightly higher on the Owens, aren't they? They are. Okay, we'll hit the Owens here. I don't expect that we'll do too much, but we could theoretically kill it. And we started a fire. Okay. Sounds good. The Harasser moves up, does nothing. We'll see what the Saladin decides to do. Moves up. Does nothing. Okay. Our turn. So now we move the Stealth. The question is, do we go after this Irby? And I think that the answer is yes. we do go after the Irby.
Let's move.
We get the stealth in back here, and just light up the Irby's rear. This could very easily kill the Irby.
Lock all systems.
It did not, but it could have. And the Irby is substantially weakened at this point. Mongoose moves up, fires on the hunchie. Does some damage. That's a lot of little lasers on that thing.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Yeah, that's a lot of little lasers.
Live to serve.
Okay, we are going to sprint forward with our Vulcan. Question is, do we go for the Irby? Or do we go for the Mongoose? Or someone else entirely? Like the Saladin has our best hit odds. And we could potentially stray shot.
Acknowledge.
Ooh, we did stray shot. I like it. And we destroyed the hover propulsion of the Saladin.
Something good.
Very nice. So we actually get to... Actually, we don't get to move the stealth again. They're lighting up the hunchie a bit, but they did literally nothing there. Okay. Phase 13 mover is going to be the Owens. We'll see what the Owens does here. The Owens moved through the fire. Fired on the hunchie again. We kind of don't care. I'm going to hit space here to speed up this animation because this is really slow. Okay. They missed both of those, so that's fine. Owens moved over there, which kind of disengages it. Nothing to the J. Edgar. Don't really care. This Mongoose is very exposed right now. Okay.
What do you need?
And this is the idea. We can get the hunchie over to... I'd love to be more like... I don't really want to be here. That's the thing. This would expose the rear armor, and I don't want to do that. I would rather be over here, but we can't do that and get turned exactly where we want to be. Maybe we should reserve the hunchie here. Saladin is here. Or alternately, maybe we should just come in over this way and hit this same arc with the hunchie, the same side arc.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Okay, that worked. Engine destruction. Fantastic. Irby steps up. That's an LBX. I didn't realize that. Okay. Saladin does nothing. I like it. Okay. We move in phase 14 with the stealth. Both of these mechs move in phase 16. So the J. Edgar moves up, fires on the hunchie. Did that flamer hit? Yes, it did. We're making for the water with the hunchie anyway, so that should be fine. Owens just parked in the fire. Okay. Seems fine. Oh yeah, it's got this going on. Okay. There we go. It's not taking much heat in the fire, is it?
Will be done.
Regardless, I want to take the Vulcan up over this direction
On my way. Double time.
to backstab this Owens. This could theoretically kill it,
Got it.
but probably won't. Yeah, not ideal. Scorpion sensor locks the Owens. Not that helpful. We are going to place the stealth somewhere like here. I don't really care too much about taking hits on the stealth in the frontal arc right now. I mostly just want this urban mech dead. And that's a dead Irby.
I hope we can salvage that.
Wonderful. Okay, The hunchie is going to sprint towards the water. And we're just going to vigilance at this point with the hunchie. Sink heat, guard, entrench. Excellent. Okay. Structure exposure here.
Crap, that shot went
Made me a little sad, but I wish these vehicles would actually do something. Okay, that's something, I guess.
Systems holding.
They did stray shot us, but it's fine. Not too concerned. Okay, phase 15. J. Edgar moves. And it misses. Wonderful.
Standing by.
Okay, the Vulcan actually gets to fire again. Right here. And we have much better hit odds this time. So this could very well kill this Owens.
Pulling up it.
Not ideal.
Reporting critical
But the
hit.
stealth is freed up. So we're going to be able to go after the Owens with the stealth. We'll see what the Owens decides to do here. Light itself on fire. Fire on the hunchie. Okay. There we go. We don't really care about the tag.
I'm here.
Okay. I kind of want to disengage the hunchie at this point, if we can help it. I don't think we can help it, realistically. This is the right torso, so we want to face like this. Get in the water. And we can fire on, I think, the Saladin. The J. Edgar has 416 armor. Yep, we go for the Saladin here.
Here we go.
Okay. That Saladin is now incredibly exposed. We can take the stealth up over here
Location confirmed.
and fire on the Saladin, and we may stray shot the J. Edgar as well.
Here it comes.
One dead Saladin.
Move her down.
Wonderful. And now are our vehicles going to do anything useful? That's a negative.
Ready for orders.
Okay, well, I'd like to jump the Vulcan back behind the Owens.
Look, Mom, I'm flying.
Our hit odds are probably going to be garbage, but this is fine.
Primitive.
Okay. We're going to do the same thing with the stealth. I want to jump right behind the Owens.
Lifting off. Roger.
Okay. Moderate damage there.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Okay, phase 15 movers. Let's go. We'll see what they do there. The hunchie should be relatively safe. Oh yeah, hunchie's fine. See what the Owens does to respond to our double backstab. Oh, goes after the hunchie there. And actually managed to hit that internal structure multiple times, which is unfortunate.
That hit something important.
Crit the medium laser. It's not like we can't replace a medium laser.
Aye, aye.
Okay, hunchie can theoretically get almost... We can get behind here.
Going full throttle.
This Owens is dead.
Attacking from position.
Okay, that didn't quite kill it. But
Yes, Commander.
our Vulcan can now come in over here. We can jump to be about right here to block LOS on the hunchie from the vehicle.
Now let's see how you handle this.
And that is one dead Owens.
Are there none who can stand before me?
They're still not doing anything about the J. Edgar, which makes me sad. Where does the J. Edgar move? Does it move to attack the hunchie? Yes. Yes, it does. That was really bad luck that both of those hit right in that one torso. Like, everything hit there. That's okay. We have the medium lasers and the heat sinks to replace that. It's not a huge deal.
Orders.
It was still very bad luck, though,
Roger.
that so many things hit all in the same place. Okay, that J. Edgar's gotta go.
Standing by.
Why don't you just go step on the J. Edgar? Structure exposure. Okay, it's dead. Wonderful. So the hunchie definitely took more damage than I was hoping for right at the end there. What I was really hoping for was that the hunchie would take out the Owens, and then the Vulcan would be able to take out the J. Edgar. But unfortunately, it didn't play out that way. So we'll have a little bit extra repair bills here. It's going to be interesting. So we don't get very much in terms of pay, but we get a lot in terms of salvage. They're disputing the Owens, Mongoose, and Urban Mech part, and they're offering engine cores. I accept this. That's an AC-20. And an LBX AC-10. And we will also grab basically as many engine cores as we can. And we may end up trading out those autocannons for engine core 145s. Yes, we will. We'll hope that we get the autocannons in the random salvage. Because this is a lot of engine core 145s. We did get the autocannons. We also got a replacement medium laser, which is nice. Actually, 2. And we got a bunch of engine cores. Very nice. I'm quite happy with this. So we'll sell this internal combustion engine. And then how many engine cores do we currently have? None on the 145. So we will just keep around 1. And we'll sell all of those. And then engine core 105s, we already have one. So we'll sell 2 of those. And we'll keep everything else for now. Wonderful. That puts us up over 1 million C-bills. So I don't think that there's any way that the hunchie costs 1 million C-bills to repair. So what we're going to do is we are definitely going to tell Yang to go ahead and do the repairs. But we're going to have to cancel the repair on the hunchie. And then we're going to have to properly repair it. 184,000. We still made a profit on this. Go for it. Now, let's cancel the hunchie. We'll stop the work here. And yeah, that's almost all of it. We'll refit this. Because we, of course, need to replace our arm here. There was a medium laser there. How many of these do we have on hand? We have 6. Actually, we'll put in these upgraded medium laser types. These are, by default, 9 heat. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit more on the heat front. But that's okay. We'll put in a medium laser there. And then we'll replace this torso where we lost 3 heat sinks and 1 million medium lasers. So we'll put in the heat sinks first. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 million medium lasers. And we are going to go with upgraded medium lasers for right now. There we go. We're not going to do ERs. And then 1 more. Perfect. And then we can max out this armor. Yeah, that'll do. Now, I kind of want to... Let's see here. I kind of want to make this thing a little more armored. But I guess this will do for now. This is actually slightly more expensive and takes slightly longer because we are going to be mounting replacements. But there we go. So we'll confirm that. Wonderful.
Logged and noted.
Okay, so that is definitely going to take some time to get all of these mechs online. We want to prioritize the hunchie right now. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's going to take some time. There's no doubt about that. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can... Oh, hello. We will... let it slide. Morale decreased by 5. That made me sad. Okay. But you can put your... Oh, this is just spamming things at me. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.